Hey guys, what's up? Mike here, better known as Skippy, and today I have some pretty impressive gameplay for you. I think this was the game right after the last video I posted, which was the aggressive Moab. A link will probably be in the top right at the end of the video. Anyway, so the last game I got the aggressive Moab. In this game, I actually decided to go for it. In the last one, I wasn't trying to get a Moab. In this one, I figured, well, if I got it last game, if I try for it, I should be able to do it again. I got pretty close. I think I got to 21, so I was, 2 or 3 kills away, depending on how many assists I had. I'm not sure. But the way I die, I'm going to try not to spoil it, even though I probably will through my next little rant. The way I die leads me to the next topic, or the main topic for this video, which is the biggest problem with Call of Duty. In this game, but, in all of them, is pretty much the same problem. People, if you ask what the biggest problem is, they'll say, oh, it's Blind Eye Assassin, or Ghost, or Cold-Blooded, or whatever the perk happens to be called in that specific game. Or they'll say, it's obviously noob tubes or RPGs or people that use sleight of hand and Stalker Pro with the SMA. Oh, I hate those people. They can whip out that launcher so fast, and then they can, look down the sight and move just as quickly. Ugh. But no, it's not those things that are the problem. It's the people that are the problem. And, you can make the argument that, well, if they weren't in the game, people wouldn't do it, and so it's the developer's fault. And for some things, I'd agree with you. In Modern Warfare 2, the one-man army noob tube with Danger Close, that was totally the developer's fault. They probably didn't plan on that happening. They probably didn't, foresee that when they made the game. But once it became a problem, they should have fixed that. Take out one of those perks or make it so you can't resupply noob tubes or something. But there's no reason for that. That's the developer's fault. But other things like Assassin and Blind Eye, they're pretty important for a game. As much as you don't like it, UAV spam, especially in this game with supports, Assassin's a pretty important part of it. In Black Ops, I got away with running Flak Jacket instead of Ghost, mostly because I was just rushing around, and my whole goal was to play the objective, and I didn't even run a silencer. I was just objective. And, that was fun in Black Ops. But in this game, you die a lot quicker, so you can't rush as hard. And as you can see from this video, me dying at the end, it's pretty hard to rush and be successful. Although, as you guys can see right now, I'm doing it pretty well, but it ends up, like I said, being a fail in the end. So it is tough to rush and be successful. And the reason is there's just people sitting in corners, and it's just so aggravating. Just the way people play is the problem with Call of Duty. The people just, oh god, this game is like 2 weeks old, and I just watched it over again, so I could see what was happening for the commentary, and I'm almost just as mad as I was when this happened. I'm usually a pretty calm person. I'll yell and scream if I'm playing with friends, but if I'm playing by myself, I won't usually rage. I'm usually a pretty calm person in general, quiet. But after this, oh, I considered throwing my controller through my TV. I honestly considered doing it. Oh god, it made me so mad. You have no idea. Just the kind of anger that ruins like the rest of the night and just like the next day. And even now, like 2 weeks later, I'll tell my friends like, oh god, it's just like 2 weeks. It's just like when I got buzzkilled in the Moab, or not buzzkilled, whatever. Just like when I got killed by that guy when I was close to that rushing Moab, or whatever. It's just, it makes you so aggravated that it really ruins the game, and it's just unnecessary stress. That's part of the reason I stopped going for Moabs for a while, is because it's just so stressful. That's part of the fun of a Moab, is when you get the adrenaline going, and you can really, you just feel really, like powerful. You know what I mean? Like the adrenaline goes through your, your veins or whatever, and you get kind of jittery, and then you start really focusing, like the intense kind of focus that you don't have normally. But when you die close to a Moab, or even if you're not close, just like having the goal of 25 kills in one life, and then dying at some point in that because of somebody who's playing like it's just playing like a dick. Oh god, it's so frustrating. And right here it is. You see me looking through there, there's no one. I look in here, there's no one. I look over there, there's no one. And what happens? Oh, he was in the very back corner where literally no one has ever been before in the history of this game. Aiming down sights, shoots me in the back at 21. And here's where I just I don't know what to say. I just look at the ground and I shake my head. And I don't understand, but I decided to keep playing actually. And I did cut off the end of the video. I did play for the whole game, but towards the end after that I was so mad. I just started playing terrible and I just kept dying over and over. So I ended up with like barely 2 KD after a 21-0 start. And I just want to show you guys this death as well. Watch this kill cam and you'll see what I mean by the players are the problem. You can argue that, oh, it's the sniper rifle, but you know what I mean? If you don't put a sniper, it's just like a whole level of players that can't play the game anymore, that won't play the game because it's fun to use the sniper. But it's the people that take the sniper rifle and aim down sight down a hallway the entire game with assassin. It's those people that are the problem with Call of Duty. It's assholes like that who sit in a corner and think it's okay. It's like, if you do that, do you realize that you're the biggest douche in the world? That's probably a good title for this video, actually. But I mean, it's just those people that make the game frustrating and make you rage and make you take it out on the company or make you switch, games or genres altogether. It's people like that take advantage of the game. There's some things you can't take out. Like I said, you can't just remove snipers because people are going to play like that. You can't just remove assassin. You can't take some things out, but people use it to just play like assholes and ruin the game for everyone else. Anyway, guys, that's kind of a long rant. I'm sorry if you don't like rants. I know I don't normally like listening to them on YouTube or doing them, but I figured I'd make this video. Oh, in recent news, Robert Bowen, the what is his title? Community activist or whatever. He's like the head of Infinity Ward, the public face. He resigned the other day. So yeah, it's big news in the community. Anyway, guys, I'm Skippy and I'm